What is up, guys? Frails Alex here. Before I get started, I just want to talk a little bit about this gameplay. Yeah, it's not the perfect gameplay as of last time, but I thought I'd mix up a little bit and get a Dragunov gameplay for you guys here. And right here you can see, I forgot I was supposed to use the Dragunov, so I just kind of jumped on a nade and getting the game underway here. So yeah, I don't win this game, don't even come close to winning this game actually, but I thought it'd be a fun little gameplay to show you guys. Alright, what I'm going to talk about today is Modern Warfare 3. Now, I know a lot of people have talked about this, but I'm just going to give you some of my thoughts and what I think they should do with this game when it comes out in November. Okay. Big main topic here, same game as for the 5th year straight. I mean, Infinity Ward is not mixing it up enough, and when it seems like whenever they do try to mix it up, they just fail miserably. So I really don't know what to tell them. They got a good thing going here, but it's getting kind of old. They need to start something new. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I am super excited for this game to come out because from what I've heard, quickscoping will be back, and that's great for me. Obviously, you know, I like quickscoping, trick shotting, and the Infinity Ward engine overall. Perks list. Now, what I'd like to see in Modern Warfare 3 would be, like, they've already confirmed there would be no stopping power, no juggernaut, no one-man army, no commando, all that stuff. That's gonna be great. I mean, more power to them. But the one thing that I really, really hope they take out is Second Chance or Last Stand or whatever they want to call it. That is the gayest perk of all time right there. Hands down, no question about it. Another thing is, I hope they don't get rid of Ghost, but break it up into different perks, you know? Don't put them all in there. Ghost is overpowered right now. Let's see. My thoughts on the overall game. Like I said before, they need to bring back quickscoping. I mean, that is a definite on that. Not so noob friendly. Now, you see Black Ops here, how they try to even it out. That's because they're trying to become more noob friendly and draw in more people to the franchise and not make it as hard for them to play it the first time as it was like with me starting out on Modern Warfare 2. Like whenever I started on Modern Warfare 2, people would just come up and just, like, you couldn't even move before you were dead. And I think they should keep doing that because it made me a better player overall. It makes you have to be a better player to play the game. So yeah, I think that they shouldn't be so noob friendly with this and not try to make it as balanced, or at least keep the game fast paced, you know, because Black Ops, they tried to slow it down a little bit and it definitely made the game boring. And look at that right there. Why did I jump out the window? No clue. Anyway, this is a big thing. They need to find a good medium between Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2. Now, both of those are great games. They're great games in their own way. Modern Warfare 2 had a little bit more problems than Call of Duty 4 did, but overall, I like Modern Warfare 2 better. Yeah, I know you probably hate on me for that. Call of Duty 4 is the best. Yeah, I know. But that's just my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, I know they're using the same engine. That's good. As Modern Warfare 2, and from what I've heard, they said they're leaning more towards a Call of Duty 4 feel. So, yeah, I think it's going to be great, you know. If they can find that good medium in between those, that's all they need. Let's see, what else? Okay, moving on. I didn't think I was going to be able to fit this in one gameplay, but I went through that kind of fast, so this was supposed to be part 2, but I'm just going to go ahead and do it now. Okay, the big dog coming up on everybody right now is Battlefield 3. Now, my experience with Battlefield 2 has been awesome. When I first got the game, I played it for about a week, 2 weeks, and everybody else is still playing Modern Warfare, so I just kind of jumped back on that and didn't worry about it. And, yeah, I mean, but more recently, everybody's gotten tired of Call of Duty, so, me, my friend South in Your Mouth across the street there, and a couple other people have been playing Battlefield Bad Company 2. Now, this game focuses more on teamwork, and I think that, I mean, Call of Duty is a good arcade shooter, but they need to have that teamwork aspect in there. Changes as far as Battlefield Bad Company 2 to Battlefield 3. Obviously, they have the new Frostbite 2 engine, which is going to be amazing from what I've heard. The graphics are going to be insane, but as far as that goes on changes, I think they need to. It feels really realistic right now, but they need to tweak it just a little bit so it feels more. I hate to say this, but it feels more towards Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2 or 3. It needs to have a smoother feel to it, you know. Overall feel to the game as far as accomplishment. What I mean by that is whenever, okay, say you're playing Call of Duty and you just run around and you cap a flag. Do you even care about that? Or you get a hard scope across the map. Does that even matter? No. Obviously the answer is no. But you have, whenever you play Battlefield, whenever you are sniping in that game, and you hit somebody from like it's almost impossible to hit somebody across the map because the maps are so humongous. But when you hit somebody from a really far distance, you have a feeling of accomplishment that you don't in Call of Duty. Like, you feel like, wow, I can't believe I just hit that shot. I can't believe that it only took me one chance to do that. And you feel like you've actually done something rather than just shot one time and got somebody else. Like it is in Call of Duty, where it's so fast-paced that it doesn't really matter. Okay. Also with the objectives, it's the same thing. The objectives are so hard to take, other than like blowing the building down, which that happened to me a couple times. I've been inside and it crushed me in the head. But yeah, as far as taking the objectives in the standard manner, like, you feel like you've done something whenever you did that. Whenever you take the objectives, it's not easy to do if you're playing against a good team, and if you do it against a good team, you do feel like you've done something. Alright, my overall thoughts on the game. Like I said, I played Battlefield Bad Company 2, and Battlefield not Bad Company 3, Battlefield 3, yeah, I think it's going to be an awesome game. As long as they stick to their guns on the more realistic military shooter, instead of trying to lean towards more Call of Duty. That's another thing, too. Let me pause right there. And I heard that they're bringing Team Deathmatch into Battlefield. Now, Battlefield, I just want to let you know that you don't need to be like Call of Duty. You're your own franchise, and you don't need to be like Call of Duty. They're trying to drag the audience over, I know, but I mean, the audience, if it wants to play Battlefield, it'll come play Battlefield. They don't need to do anything to try to drag them over, other than good advertising, which Call of Duty's been doing for the past, what, 5 years now? And sometimes false advertising. Don't do that. Bad. But yeah, just stick with what you're doing right now, because I'm really enjoying it, and I don't need another franchise trying to be like Call of Duty, because it gets boring after a while, you know? So anyway, my thoughts on the overall game. I think it's going to be epic, as long as they stay like they did in Battlefield Bad Company 2. Just with a little bit of tweaks here and there. But as long as they stick to that main gameplay, I think that they'll be alright. Yeah, I think both games are going to be great. And I'll tell you my choice in the next video. I'll tell you my choice of which one I'm going to get and why I'm going to get it. And, yeah, like, I'm pretty sure that Modern Warfare 3 is still going to sell more than Black Ops and Battlefield 3. Just because all those people who've played this series, I mean, they're still going to get it even if they hate Call of Duty now. They're still going to get it. And I don't care what they say, but they're going to get it. And once again, they're drawing in new audiences. And And yeah, I mean, they're selling a buttload of copies. That doesn't mean the game's going to be great. Well, the gameplay's coming to an end, and that was a pretty good way to finish, I think. That little wall bang right there. So, if you enjoyed the gameplay, please give me a like, and please come by our channels and subscribe. Thanks for watching.